You're huddled in a cave, trying to remember what warmth feels like when suddenly, boom! A word hits like a mammoth's charge. Laughter ripples through the group. Suddenly, a taboo word slips out. So shocking, it nearly knocks you off your feet. Everyone freezes. Even the fire seems to hold its breath. You feel the tension crackle in the air. So what gives this word its power? Why do taboo words make everyone jump? Because, my friend, language isn't just about saying stuff. It's about feeling stuff. And taboo words slice right into the meat of emotion. Swearing seems to be as old as language itself. Every sharp intake of breath shows these words hit hard. But where did swearing start? And why do they make us feel things? Turns out the answer is buried deep in your old brain. Imagine this. You're a Neanderthal wandering through the woods. You trip over a rock and stub your toe. Ouch. You let out a guttural grunt that echoes through the trees. Quick thing before we go on. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe to help us grow. Okay, back to it. That grunt isn't just noise, it's pure ancient emotion. It connects straight to the oldest parts of your brain. You step on a sharp thorn and pain shoots through your foot like a lightning bolt. Instinct kicks in, and you let out a thunderous yell. Swearing, it turns out, is your brain's personal painkiller. Studies prove that cursing boosts your pain tolerance. It's a way your ancient brain distracts you from agony. Picture this. It's a cold night, and you're huddled around a fire. Your friend starts telling a story about a daring mammoth hunt. He throws in a juicy curse to make everyone gasp and laugh. Swearing adds spice, turning the story into a group memory. And just like that, you've got a tale for generations to come. In your tribe, words have power. Say the wrong one, and silence falls. These forbidden words are your culture's fingerprint, unique as your handprint. They remind everyone of what you've chosen to value and protect. Swearing flips those values on their heads. A verbal shockwave. But not all tribes are shocked by the same words. Their hot buttons differ. Swearing was like ancient magic, but not the fun kind. Imagine you're in a cave, whispering a special word for a sacred animal. These taboo words were for things you shouldn't mess with. You might curse the sky if lightning struck close. That way, swearing was tied to things you feared or revered. Welcome to Mesopotamia, where gods and humans share a fondness for cussing. The first known swear word? Carved into clay tablets, no less. The Sumerians knew a well-timed curse could make or break your day. Even the Sumerian gods weren't above letting loose a few choice words. It turns out, cussing is ancient, and even divine beings needed a good rant. Imagine you're a scribe in ancient Egypt, ink-stained and squinting at scrolls. Your ears catch a rough shout from the bustling market outside. These colorful curses start weaving through your mind as you work. Later, they slip into the texts you're recording, almost by magic. Congratulations, you've just helped history along its profanity path. But ancient swearing wasn't just about anger, it was pure entertainment. You and your band discover how a single rude word can spark a group giggle. It's the original stand-up comedy. A well-placed curse at the right moment. Turns out, swearing also cements friendships. It's social glue. That awkward word brings you closer to your group. It's primal bonding. In Rome, you're a gladiator, lacing up sandals for the arena. Your fellow gladiators are shouting every Roman curse they know. Swearing is their pre-battle ritual, pumping up courage to fight. The crowd loves it. Cussing is part of the show. Insults fly like arrows, each one a sharpened dagger. Now, imagine ancient priests standing tall, looking very serious. They're listing forbidden words with the power of a thunderstorm. You huddle in the crowd, feeling the word's heavy weight. Words have power, they say, but not just the good kind. So yes, priests aren't just concerned about fire and brimstone. You step into a medieval tavern where the air is thick with smoke and noise. A jester tells a joke so bawdy it makes the barmaid drop her jug. Swearing here isn't just for fun, it shows who's part of the group. The loudest shouts land on the king, church, and animals. Nothing's safe. Swearing back then wasn't just a pastime, it was an art form. Imagine you're a young Neanderthal, all wide-eyed innocence. Today, you learned a new word from the older kids. You use it in front of your family? Big mistake. Your mother glares, using the ancient parental death stare. Lesson learned. Some words are only for grown-up ears. Imagine you're an ancient human, fists clenched, teeth grinding. You really want to shout something unspeakable, but you can't. It's like your brain is screaming, "Don't say it," on loop. The more forbidden the word, the more powerful it feels. And when you finally swear, It's like setting off a primal earthquake. Picture this. You're on a hospital bed, unable to speak anything but swear words. You see, when people lose their speech, swearing often sticks around. Swearing taps into your emotional brain, a part older than words themselves. It's like your brain's backup plan. When all else fails, curse away. This deep link to emotions explains why swearing feels so raw and powerful. You stub your toe on a rock, and a word erupts from your mouth. That word, a primal shout, carries the weight of your frustration. It's like a battle cry, but for pain, pure, raw, and real. In that instant, you feel a rush of relief, like steam escaping. Swearing lifts the lid off your emotional cauldron, if just for a moment. Think of swearing as yelling at the wrong moment in a silent cave. It can unite your tribe or make you the next outcast. The risk? Offend the wrong person and you're the day's gossip. The reward? Express yourself in a way that strikes deep understanding. So next time you let one fly, remember, you're making history. It's dusk, and you're part of a huddled tribe around a flickering fire. You bark a curse as you burn your fingertips, and the tribe laughs. Those raw words bridge your Paleolithic world and the emotions inside you. Ancestors knew power isn't in the word, but in the way it's said. And today, we still seek words that sting and sing. Swearing taps into a primal power as ancient as fire. If this fascinates you, subscribe for weekly insights into your raw, ancient self. Next, discover why your ancestors never got cavities. Watch it now. And if this pulled you into the ancient world, do one quick thing. Like and subscribe to help us grow. Every time you let a word slip, remember, it's older than cities. Stay primal.